Good morning, and this is Funton Daniel. I'm just gonna talk about the SOBA National Convention that is currently holding here in the Dallas Fort Worth Denton Metroplex here in the great state of Texas. SOBA, as is popularly known, is in full called SASSE Old Boys Association, one of the oldest institutions in Southern Cameroon territory. I have not had the opportunity to attend their occasions, but it was an opportunity that yesterday I chose to participate, see what it was like. But one thing for sure is that it was disorganized. I don't know whether the planner they should have had someone to do like a plan. And probably because it's male associations, no women are attending the school. And so when I arrived at the occasion, from the reception of guests, it was poorly, very poor. And you just stand by, there was no welcoming, there was not enthusiastic showing respect and welcome of guests, except if you had one of their badge, which means you have to be one of their students or ex-students that isn't coming, and then they will show some kind of smile and show sign of welcoming. But unfortunately, that was not forthcoming. And I got a ticket as it required to get a ticket, and then no one even direct you what is going on and what is the plan. There was not even a flyer to even given to you to show to you what is the next steps, what it entails. Showing is very, welcoming your guest participant, the people that are not actually the SOBAMs. But anyway, I arrived, I walked my way to the main entrance. At the entrance, I saw guys dressed up, but having their suit and with their badge showing that they are the ex-students. But unfortunately, they not show and sign of love, enthusiastic. Some just asked me, oh, just stood up, just wait for a few minutes. I will expect that someone was looking for a seat so that I can sit. Oh, then after they say, wait. Then after again, he pointed his finger, oh, you can just go there and look for any seat somewhere over there. And then anyway, I walk there and I asked someone if someone was sitting on a chair. He said, no one was sitting, so I can sit. And just beside on my left hand was a francophone guy. I'm sure is one of the guests too, with a wife. Unfortunately, my wife, we didn't go together, and that would have been embarrassing for me because she would have started. But anyway, I don't want to go detail on what my wife would have said. But however, and I sat there for more than 30-40 minutes. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know what I was going. There was nobody even trying to brief you what exactly they want to do and how, because there was not just summary of something to give you the impression whether if you have to buy a drink or you have to do whatever, despite the fact that you pay at the gate, But anyway, it was very a surprise, but unfortunately, the person that was in charge of organization or the speaking, I think is Bendrick. Bendrick is, I have met an occasion where Bendrick organized, and he stands as a guest speaker, and he always fun, especially in wedding occasion. He usually does very well, but I was surprised I guess, I don't know whether he is a SOBA as well, because I didn't have to go close to him. I know him very well, but it was poorly. But however, you know, oh, the friend, the francophone guy that was sitting, because he was speaking in French, so I suspect that he was a French-speaking guy that probably came for the occasion. But he was kind of, you know, frustrated because he didn't also know what was going on or what was supposed to do, and he has probably the wife was sitting beside him. I don't know actually, but just my own personal observations. And the occasion started. Drinks. You have to go and buy your drink, but that was not introduced or let you know that this is what is supposed to. And there should be a little bit of some note, you know, present so that you have an idea what is going on. They were fully, I mean, it was a bizarre, but then forthcoming. Of course, you know, there is this food they call Cornchaff. Cornchaff is variety of food, and it's not necessarily school, but it's most predominantly in boarding school. That is the main staple food in boarding school. And but they could even prepare some and just to share for their guests that they came. But food did not even exist. I don't know if there any. I just walk around, just kind of my observations. There was no food to be eat. Imagine you have foreign guests traveling out of the state. Some even come from Cameroon, from La Republique. Oh, no, from Southern Cameroon, because the speaker was actually from Southern Cameroon. But one embarrassing thing too that I am really disturbed about them is these are matured guys from citizens of Southern Cameroon. They could not even mention that there was a crisis going on in Southern Cameroon. I mean, it didn't occur to them that they could even talk about it, that there is a crisis that is going on in Southern Cameroon. Even their president or their speaker or whoever did not even mention about the crisis. I mean, it is very bizarre to watch these guys just pretend as though nothing is happening, and imagine souls are being killed in Southern Cameroon territory. And they are here in the United States having a convention. None of them do even care to even mention in the convention that there's something of this caliber that is going on and that it is a concern to them. It didn't occur to them to even mention or talk about it. They remain adamantly silent as though things are just normal and as they feel. But I am impressed that someone from Cameroon, from Southern Cameroon, I don't know if it was a pastor or a father or a reverend, but however, he is the only person that even mentioned about a war that is going on in Southern Cameroon, in the Anglophone territory, in Southern Cameroon, in the Anglophone, in the Northwest and Southwest. And that the chaos that is going on there. Imagine someone coming from that. It seems like the Bobas are not even, or the SASSE Old Boys are not even aware of something that it could call their attention, that they as a citizen of Southern Cameroon, as an ex-student of Southern Cameroon, as student that is in the most powerful nation on the planet, having a convention, you don't even bring to attention your fellow guests to understand that while we are celebrating here, there is ongoing crisis, war in Southern Cameroon territory, that even though we are making celebration here, the people back home are not celebrating. There are a lot of our family, relatives that have been killed. It's very sad that the SASSE Old Boys could not even mention in their occasion. It is a bizarre watching. By the way, I saw how things unfolded, and in going back to the organizations, there's what I could coin separation anxiety. They used to live in the school, and women are usually not part of the occasion, except when they go on holiday, they start making phone calls. They don't have association, and so that is why they believe that they can organize an occasion without the women participating. I'm sure if they are already no longer in school and they have married, the women should be able to prepare food for invitees that are coming. They can still isolate themselves as they usually isolate themselves when they were in school. You have come to a responsibility where you are married and you have wives, and your wife is part of you, and that you should show the world a new part of you, that you're no longer what it was when you were back in school, and that your wife can participate, prepare food so that they can display for your invitees, guests that are coming, and those unwelcome guests that did not invited, and they can also participate and have some kind of food to eat. It was a bizarre watching, and it was my first time participating in their occasion. But I'm just giving my personal observations, and I hope they will see with me the impact they may have. But the worst is they couldn't recognize that there is ongoing crisis in Southern Cameroon territory, and they are sons and daughters, because they believe that their parents may be part and parcel of what is going on, and that they do not want any change. Of course, they are here in the United States. One thing, they are here in the United States. They are studying here, and they believe that they are probably claim to be superior class or whatever. But imagine, the United States did not come out of a blue. United States fought wars to change the cultural aspect to make United States what it is today. And you are just part to celebrate what people sacrificed their blood, killed, and to fight for freedom. And that is why we are here in the United States. We should have appreciated those who sacrificed their lives to make this country what it is today. And yet we can't even recognize what is going on in Southern Cameroon territory, and even to speak and make people. I'm sure guests in that occasion, you couldn't even have Congress members, Senate officials, and high-level officials of the United States that were probably just visiting to see the occasion, but would have lived with good impression if someone would have mentioned what is going on in Southern Cameroon territory. But yet they remain adamantly as though nothing was just smoothly going on in Southern Cameroon territory. I mean, it is a bizarre seeing SASSE Old Boys Association even afraid to speak up, even though they are here in the United States. It is a bizarre. But however, I wish you all good luck in the SASSE Old Boys Association in your ongoing convention here in the Dallas Metroplex. This is Comrade Funton Daniel from the great state of Texas here in the United States.